Our Developer Center has unique features to help you as developers get through each stage of integration onto our platform. Let's take a look at how you can simplify adoption while minimizing development and maintaining costs. One of the main advantages of the Developer Center is the ability to run test API calls with minimal to zero configuration. There's no need to set anything up, there's no need to create test accounts or provide any information to us to run an API test, which means it's very easy and feasible for you to evaluate our APIs. Your dev team can instantly see which features are available on the RESTful APIs and to see if we cover the technical and business needs for you. The Developer Center makes development and testing stages also easier by allowing you to examine all the API endpoints, the parameters, and how the requests and responses would look like. Let's talk about the Developer Center's Live Console, which lets developers run API calls against the endpoints that belong to a platform's Sandbox environment. You can choose from a set of sample requests that span across all available endpoints with predefined and modifiable body and headers. Additionally, you can select which payment processor type you want to run the call against. Once you've finished setting up, you can hit the send button to make your first API call, and you will see that the result would be displayed in our response section. You can inspect the response section to see the body and the headers and the status of the API call. Another powerful feature of the Live Console is the ability to see what a sample request would look like in any other programming language. Let's say you want to run a sample request called Simple Authorization. The Live Console will initially show the sample request body as a JSON object. But if you want to see the language of the sample code change to Java, you can go to C language sample and switch the code from Java to whatever language you please. Developer guides are including instructions and tutorials that cover all the key concepts of a platform, and it's a valuable resource available for you in the Developer Center. They not only explain basic topics necessary for you to perform integration with our platform, but they also provide tutorials about common tasks such as going from the test environment to production environment, submitting your authorization requests, capture requests, learn about invoicing, and all the API services we have to offer. Let's look at what's in each of these guides. The basic developer guide consists of the REST API, authentication to REST API, and how you can go live, and finish off the integration by looking at the testing guides and error codes guides. Payment fundamentals. It covers topics such as payments, token management, and payouts. Payment acceptance section includes Flex Microform, custom invoicing, and you can also look about Google Pay and Apple Pay integration types. Finally, we have the reporting and transaction search section, which allows you to see reporting API, transaction search API, transaction details, and transaction batch APIs. The Developer Center also offers an extensive access to our SDK packages hosted on GitHub. The SDK packages features most popular frameworks and fully fledged sample SDK in various programming languages such as .NET, Java, Node.js, Ruby, PHP, and Python. A key advantage to using an SDK is that it has REST API calls that are abstracted, so the developers don't need to worry about the basic implementation details. Let's suppose there is a scenario where we make a change in the endpoint on our platform. All you have to do to consume the change, since you're using our SDK, is to update your system's POM file specifying the latest SDK version, and you're good to go. To illustrate how our APIs and SDKs work, the Developer Center provides a sample code repository with implementation demonstration for every platform API feature. All sample requests present in the Live Console are available also as an SDK sample code that you can use to run sample requests on the Live Console. You can also opt to use the sample code that performs the same action. The Developer Center also offers a helpful Contact Us and Community section. It has links to our Cybersource developer forum. It offers the ability to search the forum to ask about a particular product, API, or question. Contact Us allows you to reach out to our award-winning support team by specifying a few important details about the issue you're facing. Lastly, the Developer Center allows developers such as yourself to create a Sandbox account. As you know, by default, the Live Console offers Sandbox account that is wired to help you to utilize the console with zero configuration. But in case you want to specify your own Sandbox account to be used with the Live Console, that's possible. This is helpful in case you want to perform robust tests and run transactions that spans authorization, sale, and capture. You can also use your Sandbox account to review all the API calls you've made to see how you perform. Once the account is created, you as a developer will receive an email from our platform notifying you about the creation of the new account. You can set yourself with a user ID and password that allows you to generate security keys, enabling you to make your first Hello World call to us. As a conclusion, we've learned that the platform has rich features making development of your solutions possible. The Developer Center empowers you and your teams across different development stages, from testability to go live. It offers API reference, Live Console, Sandbox account creation, SDKs, sample code projects, developer guides, Contact Us, community section, and much more, making the sole purpose of integration with our platform easier.